Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning. So I have Noe, Marcela, Angel. So just give me a 1 minute. We're waiting for the other ones. All right. Thank you. Good morning. Yes. Could you please turn on your cameras like Salvador Castaneda so then we can see each other?
Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. So
Thank
we got
you.
Marcela and Angel. Angel, what is your last name, Angel?
Wait,
Yeah, don't worry. Yes. So then we can have like a visual recognition. So we need to see you. Could you please, yeah, turn on your camera
okay.
and your audio. So good morning. How you doing? Ready?
Suppose.
Yeah.
Supposed? Okay, nice. So good morning. My name is Giovanni Alexander Maldonado. I'm gonna be your, let's say, like your instructor in this model. Yes. So welcome aboard to English for Work program. So we're waiting, and the list is kind of big, I think. So we have like 17 members. Do you know each other in the company? You all know each other?
No, some of them I know them, but not all.
You don't.
I
Okay.
Salvador.
But you work in the same company, right?
I
Suppose.
guess so. Yeah, I guess so.
Okay, great, good. So I got Fernando. So I got Noé. Noé, could you turn on your camera? Okay, he's in San Francisco. Good. Good morning, Noé. Welcome. And how about Angel? Angel, could you turn on your camera? So,
Yes, give
all right.
me one moment.
Thank you. Not a problem. Take your time. So I have Genesis coming too. Okay, good morning. So like that, thank you. Let me see. Angel, could you like, for example, in Zoom you can put like your first name and your last name, like for example Marcela Lopez is just for attendance with your last name, but thank you. Angel, what is your last name, Angel?
Muñoz, Muñoz.
Munoz. All right, you can modify it in Zoom. You can put Angel Munoz. Okay, so we have Enrique and Genesis. Enrique, could you turn on your camera? We have more coming. Just give me a second. Some other ones. Okay, so we have Ana Martinez and Genesis Rodriguez. Ana, could you turn on your camera as well as Genesis?
Please.
Thank
Can
you.
you wait
Sure, yes. And Ana, could you like change your name like Ana Martinez? It's right there, for example, in the button on the right side, you can change your name, just Ana Martinez.
Okay, okay.
All right, thank you. So I have Genesis, Fernando. So I have Carlos. Okay, great. Just give me a moment. Today is about basically knowing each other. I need to know you. You need to know me, and that's why that we had to turn on camera. Okay, so then Carlos, he really works at Tigo. Okay, Carlos.
Good
Good
morning.
morning, Carlos. Welcome.
Thank you very much.
You
Good
welcome.
morning.
Good morning. Yeah, Carlos, could you change your name just like Carlos Gomez instead of your email? Like for example, Ana Martinez and Noé Rosales. Okay, good morning, Anna. So let
Good
me see.
morning.
Yeah, Carlos, right there in the corner, it will give you the option when you click. It says there are like some like points. You click there, and it will give you the option to change your name. Just Carlos Lopez or Gomez in this case. And Rafael Mena. Rafael, could you turn on your camera so then we need to see, all right? There are some,
Okay.
all right, thank you. So we need to see each other and know, okay, great, there you go. So yes, welcome to everybody. As I said before, my name is Giovanni Alexander Maldonado. I'm gonna be your English teacher in this model and I really hope we get along well. I had good recommendations about you, all of you. They told me, oh, these people are in a really advanced English level, so go with everything with them, right? Attack them with English because they really like to speak. That's what I was told. I don't know if that is true, but that's what we're gonna do today, right?
Okay, good.
Good, yes. So we are intermediate one. So basically intermediate ones, we move a little bit from basic, but it's still there are some little things that, you know, we need to improve. English is a big language. There are some things that we're always learning, but the idea is to practice, practice and continue, you know, I don't know if probably right now we don't have classes like presential classes, but online, the idea is to practice, right? And you can do the rest, like doing activities. We're gonna have a lot of homeworks, speaking, presentations, and maybe even singing sometime, right? Like karaoke, many activities, but the idea is to practice English, right? And with your coworkers, individually or in groups, or I don't know, but we're gonna do many activities. So right now, for example, let's have a short introduction about you. Like Marcela, tell me something about you.
Hey, my name is Marcela. I really like dogs and I kind of a little bit cats. Let me see. On my weekends, I'm current nowadays because of pandemic. I see a lot of series on Netflix. Actually, I'm watching Ratchet. This
Okay,
series about it's like American Horror Stories. It's about something some to kill people and some things you don't know if what would happen, something like that.
okay,
Um, I
yeah,
really like chocolate and just that.
chocolate. Okay, great, sounds good. She really loves chocolate. Salvador, how about you, Salvador? Tell us something about you. I know that you said that you work in the same company, but probably, you know, working in the same company, sometimes we don't know each other, right? But go ahead, Salvador.
Okay, my name is Salvador Castaneda.
Okay.
Actually, I'm sad because I'm Laker fan. Laker fan. We lost, and they lost yesterday.
Okay. All
Yeah, I
right.
like basketball. That's why I'm telling that.
Okay. All right.
And yeah, I don't know what else. I am 48 years old, so I'm not too young. But as
Wow,
you are,
you're very young. Yeah. 38
yeah,
is not
I
like
mean, as you guys.
uh, well, I think
Yeah, it was
we're
like
almost on the
me.
same page as just some of you,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I know.
Okay.
I know. Yeah, and that's it. And yeah.
Okay. Great. Thank you. Fernando, tell us.
My name is Fernando Castillo.
All right.
I'm work at Tigre Salvador in department of OEM team.
Okay.
I like the basketball. My favorite team is the Lakers. Now
Yeah, Fernando.
I work
All
now in
right.
the finals. Uh, no, that's it. That's it. I like the see you series or movies, Netflix.
Netflix. All right. Thank you. Good. Angel, it's your turn.
Okay, good morning, everyone.
Good
Nice to meet
morning.
you.
Nice meeting
My
you.
name is Angel. I am work in Tigo, El Salvador, like a process analyst in B2B.
All right.
And my hobby, I like to watch series, movies, anime, different, different, different series. No sé, I don't know how to say,
Serious.
or
Yes.
series. And I like to practice judo. I used to practice, but right now I can't because the pandemic. And that's it. Nice to meet you.
Okay, nice meeting you. Welcome. Good. Carlos Gomez, it's your turn.
Hello, good morning to everyone. My name is Carlos Gomez. I work at Tigo at Shore Service Center in the fixed asset department, and I am 27 years old. I really like to play soccer, and nice to meet you
I know.
to all of you.
All right, thank you. Nice meeting you. Welcome. Good. Anna Martinez, your turn.
Good morning. My name is Ana Martinez, and I like horror movies and other kind. And I really love animals, in special parrots or dogs.
Okay, great. Thank you. Noé.
Good morning. My name is Noé Rosales. I am from Santa Ana. I am 40 years old. I
Okay.
am working at Tigo like planning technician and planning department. One of my hobbies is see movies, movies actions. I like fishing. I am a musician.
Musician. All right. Nice to know that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Noé. Okay, Diego Miranda.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Diego Miranda. I work at Tigo. I like to read, to watch movies, and to play soccer. It's a
Okay.
pleasure to be here and learn
Thank
with
you.
you.
It's a pleasure to have you here and nice meeting you. Good. So let's go with Enriquez.
Hello, good morning. My name is Enrique Ramos. I work active at the Shell Service Center. I'm 26 years old and I work in accounts payable team. And I like to play some basketball around the week, but for this pandemic, I can do that. And I like to watch some series too.
Okay, great. Excellent. Rafael.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Rafael Mena. I work at Tigo on the commercial area. I am 32 years old and I like play football.
Okay, great. Thank you. Daniel, it's your turn, Daniel.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi, good morning, everyone. My name is Daniel. I live in Ciudad Arce. I work at Tigo El Salvador in Church Service Center department, and I like to play football. And so I know some people here. And
Okay.
I am happy to stay here with you, study English again. And so let's go.
Okay, thank you. Welcome. Welcome then. So we have another Daniel Aquino. Mr. Daniel Aquino.
Good morning. My name is Jose Daniel Aquino. I work in B2B Tigo too, and I like to watch game soccer and practice too.
Okay, all right. You like to watch and practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Jacqueline.
Good morning. My
Good
name
morning.
is Jacqueline, and I work in the finance department. I am 27 years old, and I like to watch series.
Excellent. Thank you. Hannah.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My
Good
name
morning.
is, I don't know how to say, Genesis or Genesis.
Yeah, in English will be Genesis. Yeah,
Genesis.
we don't have like a like Jota pronunciation. It's like
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, okay, you're right. Yeah, I'm 26 years old, and I've been working at Teva around 5 years, maybe next year. Like everybody said, I like to watch series on Netflix. Recently, I just watched Grey's Anatomy for the third time.
Okay.
Um, I have three cats. I love listening to music too much, I think. Um, I love hanging with my friends. Recently, this last weekend. Um, it's a pleasure to be here with all of you.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, it's a pleasure to have you here. So we have Connie Huachin.
Hola, hola, hi. How
Hi,
are you? My
I'm
name is
pretty good.
Connie. I'm very busy doing two things in the
Okay,
same
yes,
time.
I understand. And she's so little
Hi.
cute girl. What's her name?
So, ah,
What's her
Mia.
name? Mia. Okay.
Yes.
And how old is she? She looks like maybe a year and a half or 2 year.
Yeah, no, she is one
One.
in a
Oh,
month.
okay. It's a baby. Yes.
Yes. Well,
Good.
as everyone knows and knows me, I'm 20 years old. I'm
Really? Okay,
really
that's very nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm turning
I'm
18
joking.
tomorrow.
So
Okay.
I don't remember my age,
Okay, it's valid. Yeah,
and
don't worry.
I work at corporate affairs department, and my hobby is play basketball. I love to play basketball, but right now I cannot do it. So,
Yeah.
and I have three children.
All right.
One is 14, the second is almost 7 years, and Mia.
And Mia, the last one, the baby of the family.
Yes,
Okay.
and the
Nice.
last one too.
Is the last one? Oh, okay. No, no,
Yes.
no more, no more, no
No
more
more,
kids.
no more.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. Kids are so gorgeous, right? Yes. So they're so cute.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Good. So welcome everybody. As I said, welcome aboard. This is English for Work program, but it's not really like just related with work, right? Vocabulary with work. This is basically English for daily life, right? Like what you're doing every day. I understand that, for example, at Tigo or maybe in your a company, sometimes you have some things in English or you had to communicate or you need to send emails. But anyway, English is like for everything, basically. It's not just for working, but it's for communication or with family or I don't know if you need to communicate with someone else in another country or if you had the opportunity to travel, so then you will see that English is everywhere. So right now we have something that is called lingua franca. Have you heard about that? Do you know what is lingua franca?
Oh,
No,
not at
No?
all.
No.
No.
Okay. Lingua franca is like, for example, there are many, many languages all over the world, right? If you go to China, they speak their own language. If you go to Korea, they speak their own language. If you go to German, they speak their own language. But if you speak English, you can communicate with everybody, right? That this is the lingua franca, means it's like the universal language to communicate with everybody. So that's why if you know English, so you can go to any country and you will always find someone who speaks English and you will have communication with them. And it's not about, for example, like having like a very American accent, right? Because we're not native, this is a second language, but the idea is to get as close as possible, right? We cannot achieve the American pronunciation like them, but we can get very close, very close. To have good pronunciation is not only pronunciation, but also intonation and also some grammar, right? To have good grammar. Because some people say, I don't like grammar, I hate grammar, I don't need to learn grammar to speak English. But if we don't have grammar, so then we don't have good communication. We don't transmit the message correctly. So we're gonna do cover many things, especially in pronunciation. We need to work in some little things, like, for example, when you said, I like I like to watch movies. I lie, but the word lie, if you really pay attention to that, sounds different. Just let me show you something before we go into some speaking activities. So you had the verb here, like. and you have the other one, which is like. Two things, right? If you say, for example, I like soccer or I like soccer. So yeah, sometimes the ending, the short pronunciation at the end, like the k will make the difference, right? I like. Or some little things like, for example, let me check this one. Good. So, Marcela, you said that
Yes.
you like what? You said that you
Uh,
like mhm,
I
this
like,
word?
yes,
Uh-huh.
chocolate.
Okay, perfect. Good. Someone said my, let me see, Noed, this word, it's the audio. Turn on the audio, Noed. Thank you.
Hello.
Yes.
I like favorite chocolate. Oh, my favorite chocolate.
Okay, yes. Sounds good, right? Some little things like, for example, like when you said here, um, good. Something that is very simple. Right at the beginning, someone's gonna ask, what's your name, right? And just by saying this, someone will detect, your pronunciation and also your intonation in a word, right? We don't say, for example, my name is. We don't separate. We don't say name is. My name is. It's not very common to listen to that. English is all about making. It's like linking the sounds, linking the sounds. What is linking? Does everybody know what is linking? What is linking?
Joining.
Joining, all right? It's like putting together. It's basically in English. In Spanish doesn't sound good, but in English, yes, we need to blend the letters. Blend. What is blend? Blend. An idea with blend?
Mezclar.
Like mix,
It's
make it
like
like one.
Mixing.
it's like mixing, correct? It's like mixing. It's like putting together. So in English, we need to mix all those sounds together. For example, here we don't say name is. The last sound here, let me check it out here, is name, and the last one is, so we make a connection. So is it name is, my name is, no my name is, right? It's my name is, my name is. This is about connecting the sounds. But how about, for example, when you have this one, for example, let me see, Rafael, when I said the word chocolate, how many syllables can you listen?
3.
Three, right? Like chocolate, three. Good. Let me see, Salvador. Where is the intonation in this word? When I said chocolate,
Late.
what is the intonation in the cho or co or late? Where is the intonation?
I guess like.
Late, all right?
Yeah,
So that will be
chocolate.
chocolate.
Yeah.
If I put it here, it will sound like chocolate.
Oh, maybe co.
Okay.
Chocolate.
Okay. Okay. So let me see here in the middle. So it will sound like chocolate.
Oh.
Okay. So they know
Then
what.
cho.
Then shall. Okay. Good. So
Chocolate.
let's go with the first one. So then yes. So it's cha. The intonation is cha.
Cho.
But in English, we have something that we omit some letters. Whenever you have like a three syllables word, so if you have the intonation at the beginning, you eliminate the second sound. So you don't really need to pronounce the word choco. No
Like
choco. It's just
chocolate.
cha clay, chocolate,
Chocolate.
chocolate, 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 right? Look at the intonation, cho. So you
Chocolate.
eliminate the second syllable. You don't say chocolate. It's just chocolate,
Chocolate.
chocolate. Similar here. We have the intonation on the word fave. So I don't need to say vo. I eliminate the second syllable. I say favorite, favorite, favorite. favorite. And we have many more, many words, like for example, this one is very, this one. Daniel Aquino, give me that word. How do you pronounce that one?
Comfortable.
Thank you. Good. Enrique Ramos, how do you pronounce that one?
Comfortable.
Perfect. Angel, pronounce that one.
Comfortable.
Perfect. Let me see. Connie.
Comfortable.
Okay. Good. Oscar Quintanilla, welcome.
Hi, comfortable.
All right. Thank you. Let me see. Another one.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay. Anna, say it.
Comfortable.
Comfortable. Okay. Yes. This word has many variations, right? Sometimes you will hear people saying comfortable, which is acceptable. Some people will say, for example, like comfortable is also acceptable. But there are some other pronunciations, like for example, comfortable. Sometimes you might hear people like that, but in reality, it's the same rule. For you have comfortable, like 4 syllables. So what we do is like we pay attention to the first syllable, comf. So the intonation goes here, comf. So I don't need to pronounce this one. So you pronounce like comfortable, 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 comfortable. And so that's about pronunciation. Whenever you have like 3 syllables word, so there are some omissions, or like this one. I don't need to say family, family. I can say family, my family, family. Oh, let me give you a very clear example, right? This one. Have you heard someone saying vegetable?
Vegetable.
No.
All right, it's just not very common to say vegetable, right? It's not common. It's because, but I have a letter E here. I should say vegetable, but since the pronunciation goes on the first one, so I would say that beige, and then I eliminate the letter E, so I say baseable, baseable, baseable. Good. So it's about some little things, right? Remember, linking the sounds, and some words like chocolate is chocolate, chocolate, favorite, and then some other things like comfortable, family, baseable, pronunciation. But the first one here is about linking the sounds. Name is, my name is, no, my name is. It's like, for example, let me give you an example here. We need to work on about linking the sounds.
Giovanni, do you really omit that vowel, or just it sounds a little bit? No.
Which one?
I mean, for those samples,
Uh-huh.
do you really omit that vowel, or you
Omit.
just, yeah,
Omit.
or you pronounce it a little bit?
We basically we
Oh,
omit this
okay.
word. Yes, we don't pronounce
Pronounce them.
them. Yeah, we just say, like, for example, we don't say like chocolate. Sometimes
Yeah.
people say chocolate, but in reality, if you just put the clate, chocolate, the other
And
one is like, yes.
if you speak slow,
Oh yeah.
you omit it.
Yo
I,
comprendo, entiendo, pero me siguen.
sorry?
Nadie.
Yes, when we speak in a slow way, right? So then, yes, we
Yeah.
pronounce them. We say
Okay.
family. But sometimes when you're speaking and fast, it's
Yeah.
family, family,
Okay. Got it.
like baseball. But yeah, that's the idea about omitting some words and linking. English is all about this. Probably I'm gonna like bother you all the time with the linking sounds and pronunciation, but we're gonna work on this, right? On pronunciation, and also about linking the words to have, or have like a little bit like more like native speakers. It's just it's not like it's not our goal to be like native speakers, but to be close, right? To be maybe understood and be able to communicate with people. That's the idea. So
Good.
let me see, risking. This is like an expression. Yeah, how would you read this sentence? Let me see, Marcela, read this sentence.
Risk it all in a glance.
Glance, right? It's glance. Okay, good.
Glance.
Thank you. Yeah, it's glance. Diego Miranda.
Risking it all in a glance.
Perfect. Thank you. Jacqueline. Jacqueline, read it.
Risking it all in a glance.
Okay, thank you. Daniel Cubillas.
Risking it all in a glance.
All right. Oscar Quintanilla.
Risking it all in a glance.
Glance. Okay, good. Let me see. Carlos Gomez.
Yes, risking it all in a glance.
All right. Perfect. Yes. Good. It's this is a clear example when we connect or we blend the letters. Like for example, the G is not
Risking
pronounced. We don't pronounce the G, right? We don't say risking. Now we say risking, dancing, playing. We don't pronounce the G. So what is the last sound that you hear when I say risking?
N.
N, right? N. So this N will take place the next vowel sound, and then it's risky, right? And then the T, right? And the T in English sounds like R, and then takes place the next vowel at all, and then L, Li, N, A, na. So you put it together. So now how would you say it? So then you go like ris, ki, ni, ro, li, na, together, all together. So Enrique, read it. Your audio, Enriquez.
Risking it all in a glance.
Okay, now if you put it together, it's you have risking it all in a glance. Like how many words? Like you have like 5 words, but you need to put it together. It sounds like risking it all in a glance. Risking it all in a glance. Yeah, risking it all in a glance. Okay, it's all about you. You know, I know that probably is the beginning is a little bit difficult to make this one, but that's why I have a lot of like some comments like from students, and they tell me, I can understand my coworkers, I understand my classmates, I understand teachers, but whenever I go to United States, I don't understand. I'm not able to communicate with them, and I don't know why. Probably it's because we are afraid, or sometimes it's because Americans, they always make connections like this. They don't speak like word by word. It's all together, and we need to go with that. We need to go with that. Yes, so that's what we're gonna be doing in about here speaking, but also working on pronunciation and connecting the sounds. That's the main idea, to connect sounds at the moment of speaking. Just let me write something here. Yes, so as I said, my name is Giovanni Alexander Maldonado. You can call me Giovanni, you can call me Alexander, or you can call me teacher, no problem, it's okay. Or like nickname will be like Alex, good? Good, like this. Teacher, good. Uh, Okay, good. So for example, when I said here, my name is Giovanni Alexander, or let's say my name is Alexander. What is the question, right? You know that question already. But how about when I say, for example, I'm 33 years old? What is the question?
How old are you?
Again?
How old are you?
How old are you? Good, good. How about when I say, for example, I'm a teacher? What is the question for that? I'm a teacher. What is the question?
What is your profession?
What is your profession? Or another way to say that?
What do you do?
It's like, what do you do? Or what do you do, right? Good. Yes, what do you do? Next, for example, if I said I speak at a speak, SADCB, and also at UDV. UDV stands for like Universidad Don Bosco.
Where do you work?
It's
Where
like,
do
Where
you
do
where,
you
work?
work?
where do you work?
Where do you
Good.
work?
So yes, for example, if I said, for example, I dwell in Lourdes, Colón.
Where do you
Where
live?
do you live?
Where do you live?
Where do you live?
All right, perfect, good. So let me see, for example, I like to go running and sometimes play soccer.
What do you like? Or
What
Uh-huh.
sport do you like?
What sports do you like? Good. And then if I say, for example,
Or
I
do you have
really,
a hobby?
do you have hobbies? Exactly. And if I say, for example, I love action movies.
What kind of movie
What
do you
kind of
like?
movie do you like?
Okay, where do you like?
Okay, good. And for example, I always listen to pop rock music.
What is your favorite music?
Favorite music. And how about this one?
Yes.
It's I don't like fast food that much, but I only like Chinese food.
what
Hmm.
kind of food?
What's your favorite food?
What's
What's
your
your
favorite
favorite
food?
food?
Food.
All right. And how about when I said this one, this adjective? I'm a very active person. What would be the question for that?
How do
I'm a.
you
How?
consider yourself?
Okay.
How do you consider yourself? Okay, sounds good. How do you consider yourself? So we have basic questions like what's your name? Let me write it here just for, for our records. So what's your name? Good. So then you know the answer for that. And the other one you said, how old are you? Right? We always make connection. And we have the other one is like, what do you do? But when we have the auxiliary do, in American pronunciation sounds like do. We don't say what do. It sounds like what do. What do you do? 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 Right? So it's about when you say like the word what do you do, sometimes probably people will understand qué haces o qué estás haciendo, but the question is about your profession or occupation. It's like, what do you do, right? What do you do? Next, this is a very simple question, like, um, where do you work? Next is like, yeah, this one probably, where do you dwell? What is dwell? Angel, what is dwell?
I don't know, teacher. I don't know.
Okay. So Enriquez, what is dwell?
I don't know.
Okay,
Well,
not a problem. Let me see, Rafael Mena, what is dwell?
Like habitar o
Yes,
vivir.
it's
Living.
basically like this. It's live. Where do you live? Where do
Okay.
you live? Where do you live? It's exactly the same. This is like a more like technical vocabulary. We said dwell. I dwell in Lourdes Colón. Okay, good. Yes, so do I. Yes, so I dwell is similar when you say live, not leave. Yeah, pronunciation, right? We don't say is this is short. It's live, not leave. What do you leave? But leave is like go. I have to go. I have to leave. This is leave, but this one is live. Where do you live? Yes, or maybe short things like what are your Hobbies? This is a very simple question. What kind of do you like? Good. I have another one. What kind of music do you like? What kind of food do you like? And probably with the last one, how would you put that one? For example, maybe like how do you describe yourself? How do you describe yourself? I'm a very active person. Why? There's a question. Why, right? So then, if I give you an introduction about me, so as I said, well, my complete name is Giovanni Alexander Maldonado, and right now I'm 33 years old. Good. I'm not pretty young, right? But like Salvador said, but I think we're almost in the same page.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Well,
Okay. I think it's not about like how old we are. It's about how we feel, right? That's the main idea. It's about how we feel. Some
worst.
yeah, yeah, worse. Yeah, some people, for example, they have or they are like 50, 45 years old, but they're very active. They act like teenagers, or the
They're
opposite.
lying.
Yeah, or there are some teenagers, right, acting like an old people. So it's depending. So, but I'm 33 years old. Good. In my profession, I'm a teacher. I have a bachelor in education in the English area, and I have been teaching English for over like maybe 8 years. And I have been working in different places at Speak, and also I work at Don Bosco University. And with this pandemic right now, so now we're working just from home, and it's a new option that we have. So there's no way right now, probably next year or soon, we don't know. And so yeah, and actually just work in two different places. I'm not from here originally. I'm from La Union. I'm from La Union, but I moved to San Salvador like 10 years ago, and I've been living in. Before I used to live in San Marcos, but right now I'm dwelling in Lourdes, Colon. Right? Probably some of you are from this area. And whenever I have time, I like to go running, or if before we used to play soccer with my friends, but not anymore since with this situation, pandemic that we have. And I really enjoy action movies. I don't like kind of romantic or comedy movies. Yeah, they're okay, but my favorites are actions.
You're not married yet.
Yes, yeah, I love action ones. And pop rock music, I I like classical music. And well, I basically I like all kind of movies except this new style, like reggaeton or I don't know how you call it, uh, trap trap music, something like that. I don't know, right? But I don't really like it. And about fast food, I'm not a big fan of fast food. I really love like homemade food, but if I eat fast food, so I will go for Chinese food. And active, yes, I might say that I'm a very active person because I really like to be like doing things. I cannot spend one day doing nothing. Probably I will watch a movie, but that's it. I will listen to music, but that was it. But I will always be doing something. Maybe cleaning. I really love planting, harvesting. You know what is harvesting? Everybody, harvesting. What is harvesting? Harvesting?
To grow up vegetable or something
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. To grow vegetables. Oh, I'm a very. I really love plants. So in my backyard, I have a lot of plants, a lot of vegetables. It's just very entertaining. So that I would say that's one of my hobbies too. So I'm a very active. I'm always busy. I'm always doing something. And I don't know. I don't like to sleep too much. I have never slept during the day. I can only sleep at night, but during the day I can't. But that's me. All right. So this is a short description about me. So we need to listen to Oscar Quintanilla. We haven't listened to Oscar. Oscar, do the same.
Okay, my name is Oscar Quintanilla. I am 39 years old.
All
I,
right.
I work in the at Tigo.
Okay, I work at. Yeah. All right. Thank you for mentioning. Right. I listen like someone said I am work. I am work. In this case, the verb to be is not necessary. So we only say I work in at. I work
Okay.
at. Okay, continue.
Okay. I live in Merliot, Santa Tecla.
Okay,
I like the running and soccer too. I go to the gym.
nice.
Let me see. I like the action movies. Yes, I love the pop rock and hip hop music.
Yes.
I like the meat, chicken, only by the diet. And
Only like a diet food. Okay, so you're
yes,
very fit person.
yes,
All right, sounds good.
and
How do you
uh,
describe yourself?
yeah,
Like
the same. I active person, but the I go to the gym and then only every day.
you go to the gym every day.
Yes,
And how about this time that the gyms were not open? So how were you exercising?
and at night,
Hmm.
more or less 2 hours, two
Two
hours every
hours,
day.
2 hours every
Yes,
day. Okay, it sounds good. All right. Yes. So did you copy these questions, everybody? Do you have these questions already? We need to work in pairs and we need to have a short introduction with your friend, with your coworkers, and then we need to talk. Do you have this information already?
No yet.
Not
No.
yet?
Hold
All
on.
right, good. It's like about name, about age, profession, activities, like where do you dwell, maybe hobbies, and a little bit of movies and music and food, and this one. How do you describe yourself? We're gonna do something right now. How do you describe yourself? I want you to take, for example, everybody turn on your cameras, and so we need to see you. And can you grab a piece of sheet? A piece of sheet, a piece of sheet, okay, a sheet like this, okay, this is a sheet. Good. um Everybody, I want you to grab a sheet. All right, and think about the first letter of your name. Right, so we got Oscar. Welcome, Oscar. So now we know Oscar. Good. So um so we have this one. Everybody turn on your cameras. So in a piece of sheet, Jacqueline, Sarai, could you turn on your camera? Okay, all right. So we got Sarai. Good morning, Sarai. Your camera, Sarai. I'm sorry, your audio. We cannot listen your audio. Okay, good. So thank you. And I want you to think about the first letter of your name. What is the first letter of your name? For example, the first letter of my name is Alexander. What is the first letter of my name?
Hey.
A. Okay. So it's letter A. Good. So I want you to come up with, I want you to think about one adjective that will describe yourself that will begin with the first letter of your name. Okay. So what could be one adjective with letter A? You need to think, for example, Salvador with S. Think about one adjective that will start with letter S that will describe you, because you need to explain me why. Fernando with F, Carlos with C, Enriquez with E, Jacqueline with J. So everybody, you need to think about one adjective that will begin with the first letter of your name. Go ahead. You have to think right now. Think. And let me know once you're ready. You need to show me your adjective. right, think about one adjective with the first letter of your name. Considerate. All right, perfect. Considerate. All right, that sounds good.
I'm not sure.
Let me see. What is it, Marcela? It's motivated. All right, motivate. Okay, motivating. All right, very good. Motivating. Okay, so we got Genesis is
Natural.
gentle. Okay, we have um, Angel is
Authentic.
authentic. Okay, authentic. Yes. How about the rest? One adjective with the first letter of your name. Salvador is smart. Okay, thank you.
Mhm.
Let's see. We need to think about that, right?
Fantastic.
Fernando is
Fantastic.
fantastic. Okay, Carlos
Calm.
again.
Calm.
Calm. Okay, calm. And Rafael, what do you have?
Wrestler.
Wrestling. Wrestling. Okay, great. Good. How about the rest? Let me see. Connie and Daniel.
Dependent. Dependent.
Independence. Okay.
No, dependent.
Dependent. Dependent. Okay. What is it, Oscar? Is original. Discipline. All right. Diego, that's discipline. Enrique, it's empathetic. All right. Good. Let me see. Noé, how about you? What do you have?
Natural.
Natural. Okay, good. So as I said before, I'm a very active person. I already described that. So Marcela, what is your adjective?
Motivate.
And tell me why you're motivated.
I am a happy person
Okay.
and motivate or do new things because life is beautiful.
Exactly. Life is beautiful. There's no point of being sad, right? We need to enjoy life every single moment. We need to enjoy, for example, at work. Probably everybody, oh, I hate working, but you shouldn't, right? You need to enjoy. It's just, it's an opportunity to get by, to survive in life, right? So thanks God we have jobs, so it's an option to survive. So then yes, we need to make it with happiness. Good, thank you. Salvador, you said smart. Why smart?
Oh, yeah. I think everybody's smart, but I yeah, I am a smart person. Yeah.
Why? Why do you consider yourself as a smart
Oh,
person?
yeah, yeah. Well, I learned from experience, so I try not to do running the second time. So
All right, thank you. Good. Fernando, you said fantastic. Why do you think you're fantastic?
Because I am considered I am very active person.
All right.
I like the change a lot of things in the works in my work. Uh, uh, I like be a different little different with the others people.
With the all with other people. Okay, thank you. Good. So let me see. Genesis, you said what's your adjective?
Gentle.
Why do you think you're gentle?
Because I think I like to be generous with some people.
Hmm.
I think I'm a nice person.
You like
I
to
try
be
to do.
kind with people. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
yeah.
Thank you. Noah, you said natural. Why do you think you're natural?
I think it's someone who enjoy to be himself or
Huh?
myself.
So do you enjoy being yourself? Being
Yes,
natural? Okay.
yes.
Good. That's something that we all need to have. Acting natural. Some people like they change maybe personality depending the area. For example, I know people like, for example, when they're working, they're very serious, very formal, very professional. But outside, it's just totally the opposite. You like you don't recognize this person. But being natural is like being the same, right? In all places, always. Of course, you need to adapt to the environment, but at the same time, you need to keep your own profile. Thank you. Good. Let me see. Rafael, yours.
Okay. I resilient because I able to happy after something difficult or bad happen in my life.
Okay, all right, sounds good. Yes, Anna, how about you?
Um, I my work is adorable. I don't know about adjective with a, but
With letter
I
A, okay.
yes I select adorable because I'm friendly with other persons.
With other people, right? Adorable, okay. And Connie, you say you're considerate, right? Why you're considerate? So you give permission to people like, okay, go home and rest. Don't worry, don't come to work.
No, no, no.
No,
But
no.
everyone that knows me, I'm extremely friendly and caring for other people. So I'm look out for the needs of the other ones and help them. So that's why I'm considerate.
All right. And for example, they say that they don't know each other very well. So why you're so famous? Why do they know you very well?
Because I'm at Tigo since 1999,
Okay.
and the role that I have in Tigo all the time, it was very like customer service, for example,
All right.
because I have contact with everyone, and that's why.
All right. Thank you. Since 1999, so that's a lot, right?
So
Yes.
I have 20 years old, right?
Yeah, you're 20 years old. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. It's about how we feel. But thank you. Yes. So what we're gonna do right now, like I'm gonna give you a short like time to work in pairs. So we're gonna have a short to work in pairs. I'm sorry. So we're gonna have a short description, right? But it's about like knowing each other. I need to know Salvador, Fernando, Carlos, Enriquez, Angel, Diego, Daniel. We have two Daniels, right? Daniels Cuvillas and Daniel Aquino. Daniels Cuvilla, could you turn on your camera so then we can establish
No,
the
sorry,
difference?
my webcam isn't working well, so
Isn't
I have problem with that.
okay, great. All right. Yes. So then we can see a little bit. We can recognize you. I have Connie. Connie, is that your name? Huachin? Is that your last name?
Yes.
Okay, great. And Oscar Quintanilla, right? Good. Yes. Uh, um, So we have many things to do today. Yes, if you could please, like for example, enter with your first name and last name. And the reason is because sometimes, for example, we need to send their reports, like the attendance to INSAFOR, and we need to take it from here, from Zoom. And sometimes appears like, for example, it says like numbers, letters, combination, abbreviations, and then when I'm taking the assistance, I don't know who's this. Is this Oscar or is this Enrique? No, so I don't know the name, right? But when I see it, Salvador Castaneda, okay, easy. Yes, and we're gonna work in two different platforms, which is this one, Zoom. Zoom is basically for classes, for interaction. But I'm gonna send you a link for, it's called, the name is Schoology. Have you heard about that? Schoology?
No.
No.
Schoology.
School.
Oh, Schoology. Schoology is the platform where we're gonna take your assistance and we have like the activities. We're gonna have homeworks. We have basically the description of the program there, and also like evaluations are in the platform. So after the class, I'm gonna send you the code. I'm gonna give you a code. With that code, you go to schoology.com, and then you need to register as a student. Once you register as a student, it will ask you for your name, your last name, your complete name. Also, it's gonna ask you for an email and for your password. But don't forget your email or your password, because you need to get access every time. And yes, and that platform is all about like all the homeworks and things, because also we have the evaluations there. So after the class, I'm gonna send you, so you go and register. You need to register. But try to put a email and password that you always remember. Because, example, if I tell you, okay, for this weekend, you need to do the homework number 1. It's gonna be there. So you need to go to Schoology and do the homework number 1. But you need to remember your username and password. And Zoom is just for classes. But the homeworks, evaluations, attendance, everything is through Schoology. I'm gonna send you and I'm gonna explain it later on. It's not difficult, it's very easy to register. I'm gonna give you the code, and with that code, you will enter basically to this model, which is intermediate 1. And then you could see like the classes. For example, this class is being recorded, right? We are recording this class. After I finish the class is gonna be there, so you can check it if you want. But we're gonna work with Zoom and also with Schoology. Yes. Now, we're gonna work in pairs. I'm gonna send you a short invitation, and we're gonna work in pairs, and we're gonna have a short practice like with this. Remember this about this one. I don't know if you copied this, but you need to know about names, age, profession or occupation, workplaces, good. Um, where you dwell, good. Maybe hobbies, favorite things, and also like a description about yourself. Like, how do you consider yourself? I don't know if you have this already. Did you copy this?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, great. So not a problem. So I'm gonna give you like a short time to practice, and then I'm gonna call you back, and let me see. So right now we are 17. We need to work in 8. Yes. So that will be 2. I'm gonna click right now, and you're gonna receive an invitation, and please accept, and you're gonna work in pairs. Let me see. So I have Anna, Angel, and Daniel 3. I have Noe and Oscar, Diego and Fernando, and Daniel and Jacqueline, Carlos and Connie. And then we have Enrique Ramos, Marcela, and Genesis, Rafael, Salvador, and Sarai. Here we go. The invitation will appear there on your screen. You need to accept the invitation, and you're gonna work with that person. Okay, there you go.
I really love horror movies, and that's it. Nice to meet you.
All right, nice
That's
meeting you
it.
too. Okay.
Hi, my name is Daniel Cubillas. I am 32 years old. And I
Again,
am
how,
work.
how old are you? I'm sorry.
32 years old.
Okay, 30 is 30.
30.
Because when
32.
you say thirsty, is like I need to drink water. I'm thirsty. At 30, right? I'm 30. 30.
30, 30, 32 years old.
Okay.
And I work at Tigo El Salvador and in the church service centers area. I live in Ciudad Arce, near to Santa Ana and near to Lourdes Colón too.
Yeah, we're very near, yes.
I like to play soccer with my friends. And I like to watch action movies and comedy movies too. And I listen to reggaeton, trap, like
It's okay.
that. Pop rock is good too. I love to eat pupusas and meat.
Yes.
And myself, I active person.
I'm a very active
So I
person.
like to do.
Okay.
I like to do some task in my homework in my home. And for
Okay,
example,
continue.
I like to clean and so
In the past or doing it in the future using the correct words. So that's
Words,
why I.
yeah,
Mhm.
because of the
Hi, Alex.
vocabulary.
Hi.
Hi, Alex.
Welcome.
I was telling Carlos that why we choose to
join the classes.
join the classes.
Okay.
And well, he says that for his work, and I say the same, but because I have a lot of struggles to when I speak it. Sometimes I'm talking to the past, but I use I don't think or
The present.
grammar.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Okay. Yes. It's understandable when we're learning English that sometimes we want to speak in past, but sometimes we have the sentences in present, right? But it's understandable. Some people say, for example, they say, "Oh, yesterday I go to the beach with my friends," right? Or some people say, "I go to the beach with my friends yesterday." We understand, right? It's understandable, but
Yes.
grammatically, yeah, it's not right. Yeah, but don't worry. Well, this is intermediate one, and we're gonna talk about that. Yes, we're gonna work with past, we're gonna work with present and future. It's a combination of three tenses. But yeah, we're gonna make a combination
yes.
of both. Okay, great, thank you.
Mhm.
Let me join the other ones.
Okay.
I stand, so I have more vacation to reach out.
Yeah, I miss to
It's
go
sad
out.
because the Friday I asked for a day, but
And
it
then,
really said the same, uh, and they know that you have their computer, so they called you and
yeah,
said, "Hey, help me with this, help me with that." Okay,
and
but
it's still weird not to say no because what you gonna do if you're at home and not you
yeah,
can go out?
yeah. How can I tell them I'm in the beach, so no, I can help you? I will say that I'm responsible to be traveling with this pandemic.
Yeah, and on sofa, and in the sofa I was working on.
Yeah, it's difficult, but
Yeah,
I
so
think that we are gonna get back to the campus next year.
yeah, I also think that and it would be okay.
Yeah, but we have to.
So do you prefer, sorry, do you prefer to work from home or from or go to the company?
It
It
depends.
depends. It could be 3 days for working at the campus and 2 days working from home. It's like we as a company we reach a good level of work at home because we think or all the leaders think that uh, a lot of people need to be batching to work. So uh, we have a good results at working at home, and that's because maybe we could back in next year, or maybe we have 2 days, like I said, 2 days at campus, 3 days at home. So it's maybe
Yeah.
a good decision.
It could be like
Yeah.
to have like a flexible schedule, right? It's like I don't feel like going to the company today. I'm gonna work from home. Okay, no problem. But then you say I'm
Yeah,
bored at home, so I wanna go out. So okay, I'm gonna go to the
exactly.
company. Okay, I need to
I
see
just
my
Yeah,
go
friend
an office on Friday
yeah.
because after work,
after
Yeah,
Friday,
I
right?
uh,
efficient.
Yes. It has some advantages and disadvantages working from home, and you don't spend too much time in traffic. I don't know if you if
Yeah,
you face traffic in your place, or you don't spend on gasoline, right? It's a little bit boring, being at home, because it's just
yeah.
like from your room to your, maybe to your office,
room.
to your computer, or you continue in
You
your
wake
room.
up, go to, you
Just
wake up, you take
change
a
to
bath,
shirt,
and then
bed.
you work. You stop working at late, and you say, "Well, now go to sleep."
I'm going to sleep. Okay, yes. So then, yes, it has advantages and disadvantages, but
Yeah,
yeah, this pandemic is causing a lot of struggles in all over the world, and but here I think is reducing right now, I think. But hopefully, they're gonna find the cure, so then everything can go back to normal. But we don't know so far.
A new
yeah,
normally.
I'm sorry.
It will be a new normally because
Okay, yeah.
it's
Hopefully.
not really like the normal that we had before.
Yeah, it's
yeah,
not. Now you're wearing that mask, and there are some masks that you cannot breathe properly. Like, yeah, it feel very uncomfortable. Or sometimes, like, I don't know, you're sweating over here in your
yeah.
your face. You're sweating, but
I was
and
laughing with a cousin
mhm,
because the white mask and 1995
okay.
when you are kind of fat, the mask with the pupa get low.
Okay, all right.
Laughing about that.
It's funny, yeah. And some people, they had the mask only here, covering the mouth, but not the nose.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes,
but when you had the pupa and you start speaking, the mask get
goes
start.
down. Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Yes, yeah. It's just it's. But anyway, we need to continue, right? That, but hopefully, no nobody is being like infected from your family, or have you had someone infected?
No, luckily no.
Luckily, no,
Yeah.
right? That's the best way, right? Good. So we're gonna go back to the class, and then
Okay.
we're gonna continue. All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
You don't have to invert in one tower. You can put the cow and testing the sun. How
Yes,
many
yes,
customers you will get in that zone with 4 months, 6 months?
yes, yes. We had a meeting Friday to wrap up the visit, and we take note of that. Maybe we need to buy like 2 or 3 cows
Yeah,
to test the sun and then invest in them.
yeah. Okay.
Okay. Hi,
Hi.
everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we're listening to you.
Why do you
Okay.
I
buy
had a good
two
chat
cows?
with Sarai.
Cows? Are you gonna buy a cows like to have milk?
No,
Yes.
cow is the
No.
Why,
name.
Diego?
Cow is the name of the like
Cell on wheels.
cell on wheels.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's
I,
a tower.
It's a mobile
Mobile.
it's a
Mobile.
mobile
mobile.
towers.
Oh,
Mobile
Yeah.
okay.
towers.
Oh, I understood, like cow. I'm gonna buy some cows to test
Yeah.
them. I'm gonna have milk and produce cheese, all
Yeah.
right? No, it could be, right? Maybe. Yes.
Yeah.
So welcome, yes. So welcome back again. So it's um so we're just beginning, and today is it's all about I'm testing you, right? I'm listening to you, I'm watching you. It's just all about like 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 observing where we are, because we have many things to do, right? In intermediate levels we need to push a little bit more. In basic levels it's a little bit different, you know. We need to begin with numbers and alphabet spelling, but with you it has to be a little bit different, and that's what we're doing. And let me show you something, or maybe the things that we're gonna do here. uh, Once you have access to Schoology, you will able to see that we have a book from INSAFOR, right? This book, it has some things good, right? It's like basically will give you the idea, but it's not only about this, right? We're not going to work like completely on the book. It's just for you to have an idea, things that we're going to be talking about. And for example, you have 4 units that we need to cover, right? Unit number 1 is about the restaurant industry, right? I know that it doesn't have anything to do with what you do, but you know, it's just to get vocabulary about, you know, when I said restaurant industry, what comes to your mind when I say restaurant? What do you understand?
Good.
It's about food, right? It's about food. It's about different places to go, different kind of food that we have, or I don't know, maybe ingredients. So we're gonna talk about that. When I say, for example, eat out, right? Vocabulary related with that. And then we have number 2. It's about what is number 2? Let me see. And let me see. Angel, number 2. It's unit 2.
Procedures.
Okay. All right. It's procedures. Procedures.
Procedures.
Procedures, right? Everything has procedures. I don't know, probably in your company Tigo, you have different positions, you do different activities, right? So you have different procedures. Okay, so you have different procedures. For example, when there when I don't know, what is the process, for example, what is the procedure when you have a pour out number? To pour out, what is pour out number? Enriquez, what is pour out number?
For out.
A number poured out. What is
I don't know.
poured out?
I don't know.
We prefer
Okay.
port in numbers.
Uh-huh. Pour in and pour out, or could be the opposite. But what is pour in? What is the procedure to pour in a number?
I guess when start something process,
Uh-huh. But what is the word poured in? Any idea with that, Rafael? What is pour in? Pour in?
No,
Nope.
I don't know.
It's
Uh-huh.
when a customer from other company comes to Tigo and he wants to maintain the same number.
The same number, correct.
Yeah.
That is pour in. Yes. Yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
work about that too. Yes, exactly. Thank you, Diego. That is pour in. When, for example, I have Movistar. Imagine that I have Movistar, but I go to Tigo and I tell you, okay, Anna, I wanna have Tigo. I wanna have your services, but I want to keep this number. This is a Movistar number, but I want to transfer this number to Tigo. So what is the procedure? What is the process? So that is called pour in. When you pour in, or it could be the opposite, right? When you pour out, when you transfer to another company. Yes. How about, for example, when I said, let me see, Carlos, what is the procedure to upgrade my internet plan? Upgrade my internet plan.
Okay, you can you can call contact center,
All right.
and they will give you the steps to upgrade your internet.
Okay, all right, good. And Daniel Aquino, if I want to get, for example, a Tigo service, do I have to sign a contract, or is like month to month?
Depend what kind of services, but
How,
you have
how,
to,
how about internet? How about internet?
Yes, about the corporate internet, you have to sign a contract.
A contract. Okay,
Yes.
great. All right. And for example, if I said, let me see, Jacqueline, um, what residential bundles do you have?
What residential? Sorry.
Residential bundle. A bundle?
Bundle.
Bundle. Okay,
Bundle.
bundle is like Bundle, bundle, but it's pronounced like bundle.
Bundle.
What is
Ah,
bundle?
bundle.
Bundle. What is a
Um,
residential bundle?
I don't know. I don't know the meaning of bundle.
Bundle.
Is
Okay, good. No,
Como paquetes, no.
it's
Something like that.
paquetes, like paquetes,
ah.
or
Oh, okay.
for example,
For
when you said
residential, we have
Combos.
internet
combos,
plus TV
uh-huh.
or
Ah, okay. What is the regional bundles?
Residential bundles that you have.
Ah,
Okay,
okay. The residential bundle I have is 20 internet and the line of my phone and TV.
and TV. Okay,
Yes.
good. Yes, very nice. And so you provide services right now. Like, let me see, Tigo has internet through like coaxial cable or a DSL. Is coaxial or DSL?
Diego knows.
both.
Or both? Or do you have both?
Yeah, for
Diego Aquino knows.
business,
Uh-huh.
DSL, and for natural person, coaxial.
Coaxial. Okay, great. All right, good. For example, let me see. If I want to, we're talking right now about procedures, things that you manage, right? For example, if I have a contract, if I have a contract with a plan, but I am paying too much, if I want to downgrade the plan, is there a penalty, Connie? Is there a penalty? If I want to downgrade my plan?
I really am not sure, but I think that if you have signed a contract, you have to finish the time of or the period of you are signing, and then you can change to
All
a
right,
lower one.
to a lower. But or for example, imagine that if I want to, like, I'm sorry, but I need to travel. I'm gonna move to another country, so I don't need the service anymore. I need to cancel my service. Is there a penalty, like a like cancellation fee? Marcela, is there a cancellation fee if I want to move to another place?
I'm not sure, but I had heard that it is possible to
It's
do that.
it's possible to do.
If
Okay.
you have a contract, yes, but you try to, how do you say ceder?
You try to
Ceder.
To get another
Grant?
person
allowed,
down.
If
permit.
Grant?
you that allow permit on the other person, the contract is okay. You don't need to pay a penalty or for cancellation the
Of your
contract.
service. Okay.
Mhm.
And how about, for example, let me see, Daniel Aquino. If I want to have a service moved, is there any extra charges if I want to have a service move? Like, for example, I'm living in Lourdes, but now I'm moving to Soyapango. I need to move my service. Is there any extra charges?
Maybe if the our network is not close, your new house or your office,
Uh,
maybe it's no charge. But if we have to invest a lot of money, we have to do a feasibility before.
Okay, very good. Yes, very nice. So that's about procedures, and here is about restaurant, but we're gonna work and procedures that we have. And number three is about monitoring personnel, right? Administrating, right? How supervising people is like administrating like the time. We're gonna talk about schedule and here personal training, personal training. It's about training. What kind of trainings do you take or do you need in your job? All right, Oscar? What kind of training do you think that you need to improve yourself? Something that you need to learn, Oscar? Your audio?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Uh,
Mm-hmm. Something that you might need. For example, if you ask me, a training, for example, I understand about Microsoft, Excel, and PowerPoint, but with Excel, it's my
yeah.
weak point, I think. With Excel, I need to know more about Excel. So if I have the chance to take a training, I will take a training about Excel because I need to improve that.
Yes. Personally, I think something Oracle and SQL platform of IT. For
Okay.
example, I don't know.
IT, in IT. All right, sounds good. All right. Yes, I'm gonna give you just a heads up about things that we're gonna take a look in this model, right? So as you can see in unit number 1, we're gonna talk about like grammar is just something that we need to practice, like comparative. What is the comparative? Adjective, right? When you compare two things, like for example, if you have Guatemala and El Salvador in territory, which one is bigger or smaller?
Guatemala
El
is bigger.
Salvador. El Salvador is smaller.
Okay, El Salvador is smaller or
Smaller.
bigger?
It's smaller than
It's smaller than Guatemala.
Guatemala.
And
Exactly, right?
Guatemala is bigger than.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about some comparative. Some people say like it's more big, but yes, we understand. But the grammar, right, will help us to, do the correct connection. It's not more big, it's bigger.
Bigger.
Bigger, yes. And we will talk about some modal verbs. Yeah, we're gonna talk about modal verbs like might, could, and then later on we see like should, the common modal verbs, right? Especially when we give recommendations, and also we have like better. Better would be better when we give like a strong recommendations or we give a suggestion. Yes. Like for example, if I have, let me see. Let me see. Who is the like for example Salvador? Imagine that I need to lose weight. What would be a recommendation? How would you give me a recommendation to lose weight?
I
What?
think you should
Okay.
wake up early and then go to run like 2 kilometers
2 kilometers, right? You should go running, right?
daily. Yeah.
Oscar, you as a coach, as a gym trainer, what do you recommend me?
And practical the diet.
Diet, right? So you should eat healthy. All right. Thank you. Yeah, but I love like a greasy food. It's so delicious. But yeah, and I really love sweet bread, which is not recommendable, right? Okay. Yes. Yes, we're gonna talk about modal verbs and also superlative, right? Superlative. The superlative is the highest level of something, but also we're gonna make we're gonna I have to check how we are when we talk in past. And at the end, we will talk about future, right? Future, like actions that you're gonna be doing or actions that will be done in maybe in seconds from now or in a minute or in an hour or time or years, depending. So this is basically what we're gonna cover. And as of right now, we're gonna do, I wanna check something with present and past. So we need to first before we move to future, I need to check something with the present and past. I'm gonna send it right now to your WhatsApp group. Let me send it to you right now. I'm gonna send you something to your WhatsApp group. Just give me a moment. Do you see, I sent you something to your WhatsApp. Everybody, can you see it?
Sí, yes.
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 Okay, so now you can enter.
Okay.
Quiz.
All right, with your name.
Who Name and last name or just name?
Just
It
name.
doesn't matter.
Yeah,
Okay.
just your name, right? Just your name.
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Everybody.
It's just practice. Don't worry. I need to know you. So today is basically today and tomorrow is about testing, and I have some speaking activities. Like I'm gonna give you a timeline. For example, I will say, okay, let me see. Jacqueline, okay, you have 2 minutes, and then I'm gonna give you a question. You need to keep a conversation for 2 minutes. What you're gonna say, I don't know, but you need to keep talking. This is about developing speaking. Right now, I'm not paying attention to grammar structures, it's just speaking. We need to talk, but later we need to check. Let me show you this. Good. So I have, who's missing? I have 16 players. Let me check. I have, okay, I have Anna, Marcela, Daniel, Sarai, Enrique, Oscar, Fernando, Carlos, Angel, Daniels, Miranda, Noé, Connie, Salvador, Jacqueline, Rafael, and me. Who else is missing? Or is everybody here? Is everybody here? I think yes. Okay, good. So I'm gonna send you this. Just try to do it as you can. If you make mistakes, don't worry. This is just testing. Here we go. Work and your device. It's present and past. You can start right now. Everybody, you can begin. You need to answer. Mhm. Just do it in your own speed. Don't worry. Just try to read it. It's just present and past. That's it. I need to just check the do and does and did. Almost finished? Did you finish?
Yes.
Yes. Well, we're
Yes.
just missing
Yes,
some of you
yes.
to finish. Yes. And Daniel Aquino, did you do it?
No, teacher, sorry. I got a call. I couldn't follow you.
Okay. All right. But you can also do it, by yourself. Good. Yeah, the idea is here just to practice like the present and the past and understand, right? So I have, for example, Carlos, Marcela, Diego. Okay, so Carlos got a 20 correct, so that's great. So then you have the information here. Um, it's about do or doesn't, right? So this is just testing. Don't worry, this is not like an evaluation. We're just like I'm just observing where we are, right? So I have, for example, Carlos, Diego, Jacqueline, Daniel, Marcela, Salvador, Genesis, Connie, Oscar. All right, it's only about past. Yeah, and we need to work before we move into other topics. We need to understand the conjugations and past, especially verbs. Good. For example, if I say, let me see, Diego, when I say, for example, work in past, what is the past of work?
Work.
All right. Thank you. And how about, for example, let me see, Fernando, when I say, for example, let me see, buy in past.
Both.
Okay, good. Let me see, Connie, when I say, for example, let me see, understand in past.
Understood.
Understood. All right, sounds good. Let me see, for example, Salvador. When I say, for example, come, pass, your audio
Came.
came. Okay, good. So Enrique, if I say, for example, finished in past, finish in past.
Finished.
Okay, sounds good. Rafael Mena, when I say, for example, let me see, uh, study in past.
Studied.
Studied. Okay. Let me see. For example, another one. Marcela. I say start in past.
Start.
Yeah, start in past.
Start.
Start. Okay. All right. Thank you. Genesis. Let me see. Let me give you another one. For example, recommend in past.
Recommend. I think like it sounds the same.
It
I
sounds
don't
the
know.
same.
Recommend it. Mhm.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Recommend it.
Uh,
Mhm.
recommend. Okay, thank you. Let me see, Carlos. Bring, pass.
Bring, bro.
Okay, brought. Okay. Let me see, for example, another one. Sarai, fight in pass. Sarai, fight in pass. Sarai. Okay, Angel. What is fight in pass?
Coach.
Fought. All right. Sounds good. Anna, fine in pass.
Phone.
All right, thank you. Daniel Cuvillas, for example, if I said, let me see, another verb is like fly in pass,
Flow.
flow,
Flow.
but flow is just different. Like listen to my flow. Like uh,
Yeah.
for example, this guy like a Bud Bunny. This is my flow.
This is a flow. Flow.
Okay. So we had the bird like fly, but if I want to speak in past, like yesterday I
Long.
flown,
Flown. Flown.
flown.
Yeah, I'm missing the pronunciation.
Okay, all right. Yes, and in this case is like flew. Flu.
Flu.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah.
worry. It's okay. We're just like looking and then to know verbs right? Before we move into something else, right? It's flu. It's correct. Noe, how about if I say like for example, ride,
Roll.
road? Okay, okay. Let me see, Diego. Uh, light, like light, electricity. You light in pass.
I don't know.
Okay, don't worry. It's okay. Jacqueline, what is light?
I don't know, light,
Light. Okay.
maybe.
All right. Thank you. Angel, what is light?
I don't know. Light. I don't know.
Okay. Salvador, help them.
I'm sure if like the same.
It's the same. Could be right. It's lit. It's like lit.
Lit.
Light lit. Right. Lit is the past. Is the
Oh,
past. Okay. How about for example if I said let me see Connie, let let.
Let. Um,
The
let.
past. The same. Okay. Good. Let me see Oscar. Oscar. For example, I would say like lift.
Left. The same. Left.
Lift. Okay, could be, maybe. All right. Yes, Fernando. Let me give you another one. A common verb is like, for example,
Lift.
talk in past.
Talk it.
Talk it. All right. All
Ah,
right. Not a problem. Yeah, don't worry. It's okay. Yes. Enrique, what is the past of talk?
Talked.
Talk.
Okay. Yes. All right. Let me see. Salvador. For example, if I say like another verb like change. Change.
changed.
Okay.
Changed.
Change there. All right. Good. Let me see. Rafael Mena. Let me give another verb, which is let me see. Draw. Rafael.
I think it's true.
Drew. Drew. Maybe. Okay. Thank you. That is
Draw.
correct. Yes. It's Drew. Yes. Genesis. Like for example, let me see. Let me give another verb, is which is like upset.
Sir. Honestly, don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Good. What is the meaning? What is the past of upset? Everybody. Upset. Okay, don't worry, it's okay. I'm
It's the
just
It's the
same, no?
same. The
it's the
same, right?
same. Yeah, it's basically the same. Yes. Um
Upsetting.
upset. Yeah, upsetting is the adjective, right? It's very upsetting, right? It's very upsetting when you have
Uh,
an angry person. Yes. But don't worry,
upsetting
upsetting.
with T at the end.
No, it's the
No,
same.
it's
It's
the same.
upset.
Ah, the
Upset
same.
is
Okay.
the same, but if you put upsetting ing, so it becomes an adjective. It becomes an
Ah, no.
adjective.
I mean with ed at the end and the pronunciation with T,
Oh,
the
and
letter
this case,
T at the end.
oh, I see. In this case, no, it's the same because it's a
Ah, okay.
irregular verb. It's upset. Yes,
Ah,
and
okay.
yes, don't worry. We just need to work a little bit. We're gonna make a review of the ed pass. That we don't say like talk it. It's with t, d, or et. It's like, for example, the verb start. The past is started, right? Et. It's like recommend, you just write at recommended, right? And with the irregular verbs, it's just about memorizing. We have to memorize. There's no any other option. And I understand. And sometimes, for example, I see some sentences like, for example, someone said, "Oh, yesterday I buyed a new car. I buyed a new car." Is that correct? When I say I buyed a new car yesterday,
I bow.
I
No, it
bow.
isn't.
I bow. Okay.
eyeball,
Yes, and we understand, right? We understand when someone says, I buyed a car yesterday. So the ed, I buyed, is correct, but it's irregular verb, right? Nothing to do with ed. So and we need to just work on some pronunciations. Is not when you say I bow, because bow is like the Chinese people. The Chinese people or the Asian people, they don't shake hand. They bow, right? They bow. What is bow? They bow like nioma. They bow. Es inclinarse. Es
Una
inclinarse.
reverencia.
Hace una reverencia. That is bow. But when we talk about pass, it's like oat. Oat. Boat, right? I boat, right? Foat. Yes, it's oat, oat, oat. And I'm gonna give you just some tips, like combinations of whenever you have like let me see, like EW, EW, like for example, fly. In the past, you write like FLEW. This EW is pronounced like U. It's pronounced like ooh. So you don't say like flev. It's flu, right? It's like, for example, when you say like draw, so then you pronounce it like ooh, drew. So we need to work on pronunciations, and also with the ed. It's a little bit. I know that you already have an idea, but before we move, because we're gonna be talking about comparative and also about future, but we need to reinforce verbs, right? Verbs. It's all about verbs. And there are some very common verbs, but there are some other verbs that are not very common, but sometimes we need to use them. Like, for example, when I say like a word, let me see, cling. What is cling? How would you say, for example, mecerse in English? Mecer in English.
Move to a side to other.
Again, move
Move.
move aside another person. Okay, sounds good. Ajá. Como moverse o tambalearse, right? I don't know if you want to put it that way. How would you say that in English? Those are not very common verbs, but it's necessary to know them.
Maybe sway,
Again?
sway,
Swayed? All right. Okay.
swim,
Again?
swim,
Swing. Okay, swing. Yes, swing. Yes. For example, how would you say, for example, a very common in our language, but sometimes in English we don't use it. Like, for example, padecer. How would you say padecer in English? Padece una enfermedad. Padecer. Estoy padeciendo. How would you say that in English? Connie? Padecer in English? How do you say that in English?
I don't know, but
Suffer.
Suffer?
So
Okay.
far.
Suffer, right? We know about suffer, but yes, and there are some other verbs that we're gonna learn. Like, it's like I'm gonna give you some verbs that are not very common in our vocabulary, but very common in English, right? It's like when you said it's a combination. Some verbs are very strange. It's like you had the preposition under and you had the verb go. If you put it together, undergo means something else. Means something else when you say like undergo, which is in this case like in this case similar to suffer. So yeah, so we're gonna be looking at different verbs, and we're gonna reinforce, because also on this topic we talk about past models. I don't. Let me show you that. Let me see if we have it. Well, I know that it's time, but yes, so that we're gonna do that tomorrow then. Yes, we're gonna reinforce the past, and also we talk about perfect tenses. We need to talk about perfect tenses or things that we did in the past before a specific time. So I know time is over. It's 8 o'clock. It's time for breakfast. It's time for the coffee, maybe, or it's time for you to go to work, right? But it has been a pleasure meeting you, and we'll see you tomorrow at the same time. So thank you for joining us today.
Thank you,
Thank you,
teacher.
Thank
Giovanni.
you.
Bye. Thank you,
Thank
everybody.
you.
Good
Everybody,
day.
Goodbye.
Have
See
a
you
nice
Bye
tomorrow.
bye.
day.
Bye
good
bye.
year,
Have a nice
bro.
day.
Take care.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. Take care.
Bye bye.